idpguys.org, where managers and fans can further their fantasy football knowledge into the depths of Dynasty, individual defensive players, Superflex, and beyond. That was idpguys.org, where they do way more than just defensive football.
After falling to the Eagles in this year's NFL draft due to some injury concerns, Nakobe Dean has played sparingly and barely in relief of the starters TJ Edwards and Kyzir White. Edwards is averaging the full-time gig, as White has played a consistent 75% of the snaps so far, and with no other significant snaps going to anyone else, there's no indication Dean hasn't fully secured the third inside role as an off-the-ball linebacker. But the Eagles have locked a pretty good combination in ahead of him. So with Philadelphia winning early this season and the veteran linebackers doing their jobs, and barring an injury, there's nothing to forecast for Dean right now, at least for the rest of the 2021 season. To dive into Dean's dynasty value futures, we realize we don't have a lot to work with right now, other than his rookie profile. So to really examine his future with the Eagles, we'll dive into his, and the other Eagles linebacker depth chart scenarios, and the organization's habits of dealing with their contracts. So first off, TJ Edwards, who is currently working off a 1 year at a time, could be released or signed elsewhere this coming off season. Then we have Kyzir White, who just signed with Philadelphia this year, and he's also could technically be a free agent in 2022 as well. And knowing the Eagles' most recent history, they are not known to pay their inside linebackers very well, and have consistently averaged paying them just a little more, or less than around $1 million a year, always ranking at rock bottom among the NFL teams of prioritizing the position itself, year in and year out. So on paper, and as long as the organization thinks Dean is ready, either, or both, White and Edwards could be gone, via another team paying them, or all parties involved just decide to move on. And then they would be able to give the green light to their high-profile 2021 rookie linebacker. So fans will have to remember something for now. The Eagles were not expecting that Nakobe Dean would slide that far this past year, and it was nothing more than a luxury pick they took advantage of, and IDP managers might have to wait and let it slide a season. So, just like Nakobe Dean did in the 2,921 NFL draft, we'll wait for the future IDP value of Philadelphia's defensive star until the unforeseeable future.